And we're live. Hi everyone, this is amateurgamer, and now we return to Beyond All Reason cast. Now we're moving on to a 3v3 on the Theta Crystals map. For the bottom left corner, we have Fibbert as red, yellow is Zaid Oak, orange is a Boise 9. For the top right corner, we have Just Spore Sue as teal, blue is Lavish, and Cigarettes and Dope is green. I'm not gonna make a comment as to with some of these names. But anyways, this map is basically you have a bit of a high ground, you have this ridge, you have this open water, you have this fairly flat territory. When it's two players, it's kind of straightforward. You have one side that for two players, it's pretty straightforward. Sorry, I was reading the chat. But for two players, you have one that's handling this front and the other here. When you have three players, it becomes a lot more interesting because now do you put more pressure here? Do you hold here? And both sides seems to be content on. So I've seen players who set their base further up, but I also understand if they're too far up and the enemy gets the ridge and start pounding them with artillery, it's not great. Anyways, we'll... Did that pawn nearly destroy that sentry? I'm so confused. What? That pawn did a lot more damage. Did that pawn always do damage? I'm so confused. We have a rover. So it looks like Teal wants to hold this ridge. It will be we're already seeing missile trucks. You definitely don't want them in a direct engagement like that, right? Yellow has pushing a bit forward, no static defenses yet. Wait, what? Wait. Wasn't there 3 players? I'm so confused. Is it now 2v3? I mean, there are 3 commanders. Am I just going crazy? Wait. Okay, so there is a bit of a combat here. So it has become red and yellow versus blue and teal? I am very confused actually. I don't know what the heck happened. That commander... I'm surprised they're pushing out. Ooh, there's no answer to air. Oh, that commander might be going down. Might. The question is, will they start getting some anti-air? Yellow is still not getting anti-air. That is very brave. When you see your opponents have air units, I mean, yes, these sentries can hit air, but they're not as good as... I think they build Nettles, right? Yeah, they're not the same as Nettles. Wait, pawns could hit air? This is why I'm surprised. Like, yellow knows that blue went for air. Wait, was it blue or was it... I think blue started with the bot lab and then went for air. This is rather... Blue's commander seems to be very risky. Oh, now we see some crossbows. I don't know if losing a commander this early on is a good idea. Wait, red is assisting here? Then what's teal doing? If red is down here, then there shouldn't be anything defending. Is teal that passive? Yeah, if yellow and red just make a proper push here, I think they're gonna get a lot of work done. These are stouts, definitely not units you want to fight with pawns. I'm a little confused as to what's happening here. And regarding what happened to the players, I'm assuming that they probably had like bots. Maybe they have bots, so a 3v3 becomes... Yeah, this is what I was saying. I was like, blue is overwhelmed. What is green doing? I mean, I'm surprised they still have their commander. They have no medals? I guess they're too busy building those gauntlets. The gauntlets are not cheap. And they also take a while to build, so... Oh, these crossbows are just being sent to their doom. I don't know why red and yellow are still kind of passive. Centurions are good against pawns and grunts, but against stouts, they're not as effective. Okay, let's speed this up. They might start focusing down blue's commander. So looking at this... Yeah, red has the forces. We see some maces. So now both sides are kind of just engaging here, which is really weird. I think red is gonna come out on top. He kind of looks strong. Wait, is blue already going for tier 2? Is that why? Oh yeah, they're going for tier 2. Oof. Tier 2 would be good if they have the numbers to make it work. Because at the end of the day, they're really expensive. And if... Is it red? If yellow could resurrect units. See, this is the problem. You go for tier 2, it just doesn't give you quite enough units to work with. And if your opponent can like hurt your economy, like this might not seem like much, but it will add up. And meanwhile, yellow is also making a push with maces. Don't get me wrong, assault bots are good, but they have a finite amount of HP. Oh, they're sending air units now. So that means, yeah, they need... I didn't realize Centurions could hit air as well. Damn. I love the stereotype. Like, I'm fine because I'm from Canada. Power of maple syrup. They haven't won yet, so it's a little too early. I was like, why is there a random Centurion there? So yeah, from the looks of it, they're able to push them back. What is red doing? Do they also have tier 2? Yeah, teal is too passive. Like teal doesn't need to have so many defenses. Teal need to build units to open up the front so that they could break through. But so far they're not quite doing that. Yeah, I just don't know what teal is doing. I mean, blue to a certain extent can work with all of those. I'm actually surprised. I normally don't see a lot of like comments around here. So this comes as a surprise. Oh, are they gonna get through? No. Are they gonna get overextended? Maybe. Getting isolated by the enemy is not great, especially when you want to mess up the units. Getting picked apart one by one is not great. So the question is, are they going to make a push? Because so far it does feel like blue is kind of just fighting all the... Whoa, what? They got fat boys? Oh, yeah, this is bad. Yeah, at this point it feels like it's just blue versus everyone else. I feel like blue is in a really good spot, damn. Blue is not only holding out, but they actually have a decent Wait, was that friendly damage? Yeah, right now, yellow's kind of... Let's speed it up. What is red doing? I mean, honestly, if red pushed through here, they could probably do more damage. But I think it's too late. Blue has accumulated so many fat boys. Yellow just can't push back. Teal is just doing what they need to do. Red is joining way too late. I do think if they kept pressuring with tier 1s, it could have worked. But yeah, I mean, it was 2v1. It was 2v1. Not sure what Teal was doing. Teal was just doing their stuff. But blue is honestly the MVP. Yeah, blue was the MVP because blue just held off the attacks and just kept building units, kept fending them off until they just got a bunch of tier 2 that yellow couldn't fend off. Red was trying to tech up, but the problem is at that point it takes too long and they just cannot challenge blue anymore. Teal was just doing their thing. So yeah, that was a weird game, but honestly, blue really carried. Blue was just doing everything they needed to hold red and yellow off, and honestly, that was enough to win the game for them. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a good one.